Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. I know I wouldn't include the Phoenix Wright, but I still do because I can't help it. Anyway, in the last episode, which was a long one, we were getting a lot done in this case. We were proven left and right that this dude Wellington is a total liar. We know he did it. But it's really hard to prove it because, of course, as usual, they're always asking for every little single freaking thing. It's really annoying, but that's the way this game works, so let's just get through this. Alright, so, there has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be. Maybe. Let's see. How about the phone's stored numbers? I actually don't know. This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What we are trying to determine is who that phone belongs to. Who cares about what phone numbers are stored on it? Oh, he has a point. I didn't think about that. Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal. Ugh, that jerk is back to his arrogant, annoying self again. The cell phone. Has to be something. Okay, so it is the other one. I kind of was thinking about clicking on the fingerprints, but I don't know why I put the other one. Oh well. No biggie. Luckily, there's no damage taken. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Why are you acting like you don't know what those are? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got that phone from Maggie, you wiped it off. Why? Oh my god. Why, Phoenix? You're so stupid. Why? This is the other Phoenix who should have known better. I what? He said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. You fool! It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. He's like that boss at that video game that keeps healing, you know? Ugh, I hate those. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here. You see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. Why not? It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. Ah, crap. I hate you so much. You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? From the way you talk to me, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Good question, considering we know what happened. Oh, you are too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my god, now I remember! Yep, what we saw at the beginning of this game. When Phoenix was looking so casual. It was pretty cool. Huh, looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Yep. You jerk. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Oh boy.
Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short.
Dang it! Where? Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Dude, he got his memory back. He knows who he is and what he is. And you know what he is? He's an ace attorney, alright? We're gonna prove that to you in a minute. Watch. Come on, Phoenix. We're gonna prove it, right? Right? Please prove it to him. Who I am.
The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
Screw you, Payne. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Hell no. Let's go. Please wait, Your Honor.
All right, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright?
Everything.
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. If he questions the witness with any more of his badgering...
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor.
Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
I only get one shot at this. One opportunity. I love that song. Alright, sorry.
If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand?
Yes, Your Honor. Oh.
I'm sure you are well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Shut up, Payne.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
It all comes down to this. It's go time. Go, go, Phoenix, right!
Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything.
Believe it or not, yo, it's back to the same old thing. The cell phone. Actually, no, I'm kidding. It's this. I was like, why did we get this in our evidence inventory? Well, look what it says. I hand wrote my cell phone number on the back. Interesting little tidbit of information, don't you think? Let's do it.
Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, we're exchanging cards. Judge's business card added to the court record.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards.
Your Honor, there is something very important about that card. And that is... Of course the name on the card is important, but the back of the card. This card is important because of what is on the back.
You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but...
But that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
Huh? Right now? But court is still in session.
It's okay. You'll see.
Okay, if you say so.
Trust me, Maya. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright?
We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is.
Of all the idiotic, stupid things to...
Do 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 do. Boom, boom, boom.
Ah!
Heck yeah, son! Didn't I say earlier that those phones look very similar? How convenient. I love his ringtone too. Steel Samurai!
What? Why is my phone?
And what is with this stupid sounding ringtone? How dare you, sir? Take that back! Mr. Wellington.
Ugh.
How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone.
You're... Ah! No, 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 no! It can't...
By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning, you douche. You should totally sue him.
Ugh.
I don't think I need to explain any further except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Fool! Nice. Oh, he's dying. Oh my god. Nice. Bye-bye, Felicia. Alright.
So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington, and you foolishly continued this trial even though you had amnesia, but that's okay, you did a good job anyway.
He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally.
Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty.
Confetti in the courtroom! Oh, she's saluting.
That is all. The court is adjourned. Finally.
Pretty long for a first case. Alrighty. So, let me see the time. We got enough time. Alright.
Happy. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this.
It's probably because of me. Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It couldn't have been that bad, could it?
Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless.
Lady Luckless?
What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch on to those around me.
What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier, and I told you to stop doing that.
It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk.
Oh no.
I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh.
Okay.
I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death? Your head being all messed up?
Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet.
I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name.
You bet. I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Try not to aim too high.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too.
Bye, Maggie. Ugh, what a terrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but who are you?
What?
Oh my god, really? You got your whole memory back except for her?
I thought you said you got your memory back.
Oh boy. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe? He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions, but in the end he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. See? I knew it! Even when you have your memory, you still don't know him. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else? Sorry, that's... And this girl, Maya?
You finally remembered!
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example...
Earth to Nick! What's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me.
Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. I do too, Maya. It's been a long time since I finished the... What was it? Case 4 of the first game? And then case 5 took a long time. Wow.
Oh? Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together.
Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington, which is really inconvenient. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been 2 months since she came back into my life. Which he will tell us about later, I'm sure. Yep. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. There we go. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout, the end. And a brand new episode has been added. Reunion and Turnabout. Woo! Awesome. So we're going to save that. Alright, guys, so that will be it for this episode. I'm glad we're done with that case. Nice little warming up, getting you back to being used to the game and how it plays, and like he said, kind of like a new beginning. So we will find out what's going on during their reunion in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye bye!